Hey, Book Talk! I'm in my little giraffe fit today. I have a tail, but you can't really see it. But this is my cute little giraffe costume, and I wanted to talk about some of the coolest animals in books that I've read about. Does this make sense? I don't know. Makes sense to me. So, first up, we have Behold Her by Emily Antoinette. And the animal in this that I absolutely needed to talk about is Nugget. He is our FMC's deceased pug. And our MMC is able to reveal that his spirit is still hanging out in her apartment. So it's Nugget, the ghost pug, and he's so cute and so sweet. And several scenes in this book where they talk about him made me cry because he reminded me a lot of my rabbit, Danny, that passed away a couple years ago. So, next up, we have some of the animals in the Jasad Crown. Throughout both of the Scorched Throne books, there are a lot of different, mythical creatures and cool animals and stuff, but I specifically wanted to talk about Asia's Kitmers in this. If I remember correctly, they are part cat and part eagle, I believe. So they have wings. I think they have like talons like eagles do, but then they have like the head of a cat. Also the ruby hounds in this were crazy. Queen Vita has the ruby hounds and they're like these giant like wolf dog creatures literally made out of like red rubies and they're magical and they're so freaking cool. Next up, we got to talk about it. Dragons and Fourth Wing, baby. I loved that the dragons were not just plot devices. I loved that Tarnan and Darna had like strong personalities. I love that Sigale has a strong personality. I love that all of the dragons have their own unique personalities and are not just plot devices in this. I thought that was a really, really cool touch, and that was something that I really, really loved about this book. And honestly, the dragons are some of my favorite characters in this series. Next up, we got to talk about Shield of Sparrows. The monsters in this are so freaking unique and so cool. The Crux are so, so terrifying, and I can't wait to learn more about them as the series goes on. Also, I am forgetting the name. But the little tiger like creature that she ends up adopting, Tarkin. I just opened the page. It's the Tarkin that she finds that's a baby. I was obsessed with it, and if it grows up and eats people, I'm gonna be so sad. um, Next up, we have Hunt on Dark Waters by Katie Robert. The whole Crimson Sails series, actually, there are so many different monsters and creatures in this. There are a lot of different mythical creatures. There's like sea monsters and stuff. Um, a lot of the characters in this too as well. We have Maeve, who is a Selkie, which like the Selkie lore in this was like super super cool. Um, so there are a lot of like monster battles in this where the Kunanu and the Wild Hunt are like fighting the different monsters. There are also like some shifters in this, especially when you get to the later books. So yeah, I thought the creatures in this were super cool as well. And then last, but certainly not least, it would not be a video talking about some of the coolest book animals and creatures without talking about Amaris from Alchemized. I loved Amaris. She was a chimera. She was created by the necromancy side of the war. She was created by them in order to try to kill as many people from the other side as possible. She was created as a weapon, but they ended up gifting her to Cain, and then Cain used his alchemy to try to help her and to help her like function better because the chimeras were not really put together like properly. Like their bones and stuff don't fit and don't really work. So through him having her and trying to help her, he becomes like the only person that she will interact with. And she's like a giant wolf with horse legs and wings. Like huge, huge creature. But I loved Maris, and I loved how like she warmed up to Helena, and yeah, I just thought she was a fantastic animal friend, and the book would not have been the same without her. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this kind of random video. But if you want a book that has some cool creatures in it, some cool kind of mythical creatures, definitely check one of these out because I loved all the creatures in all these books. I thought they were super cool. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed my little giraffe outfit. And I hope that I will see you in the next one. Bye! Close up for the makeup because I did these little spots and I think they're super cool.